What is going on, you guys? Back again, another video. Season pretty much has come to an end. Maybe a little bit of cleanups, but I don't really do too many cleanups. I know like some of the people up north, they get more into the cleanups with the leaves and stuff, and out here I just haven't done it with my customers, so it's not one of the big things that I do. Leaves are starting to fall down. It's about that time. We're about to hit, we're at the last week of October, hitting about the November time frame. So out here, this is pretty much this is done for us. You know, some people are probably still cutting, but I'm one of those companies that I you know what I mean, if it doesn't need to be cut, then I'm not cutting it. Basically, I wanted to be able to, you know, make a quick video on probably one of the simplest, easiest pickups that I did for this year for my trailer. Something so simple. One of the things I always had a problem with is my mower was always, push mower so to say, would always go forward, come backwards. I know some people would put their mower sideways. To me, it just seemed like more of a hassle to try to put it sideways, so I just always kind of like put it up to the front, and I always lock up all my equipment, because when you cut in more inner city like I do, because I'm in the epicenter of OKC, you have to make sure all your stuff's locked up. You know, I know some of the people say, oh, I don't really lock my stuff up, but you come cutting with my areas, you know, it might just disappear, because just how it is when you cut in the big cities, you got to watch your stuff more, you know, because it'll walk off. So basically what I was able to do is I found on Amazon this wheel boot, as you can see right here. I picked up for like $17, and as you can see, they're already out of stock. I bought like 2 of them because I planned on, you know, putting the other one in there for both my push mowers, but it does have its pros and cons, so to say. So we'll go over here and check it out, let you guys see what you guys think. So this is what I'm talking about right here. This is the Mower Wheel Boot Bracket that I picked up, as you guys can see right here. It keeps your push mower stationary on your equipment, and one of the things I had a problem with is, even with my stand-up mower, was the fact that it would, you know, go into it, or, you know, it would go forward and come back. So basically what I had to do was come over here on my trailer and mount it right here. So I was putting the front one in there, but it felt like it did better with the back wheel in the bracket, so it helps get a little bit more space up here. I think during this off season, once I redo my boards, I'll probably move that boot bracket up over here, and I can say a little bit that it's kind of almost like a game changer for my mower, because now this thing doesn't even go nowhere. So it's actually kind of perfect. You can see for $17, I think about $18, you know, shipped to the house. You can't beat that for making sure my mower's not going banging back and forth. I know a lot of people with the trailers, they know, they've seen that kind of stuff, and it was really a good cheap pickup for me. Like I said, I picked up 2 of them because I wanted to be able to have something for both my mowers, and you know, it's really helped out tremendously. Pretty much like I said, you know, we got the bracket right here, and I haven't used this one. I got this one kind of on standby a little bit. I did have to find some other bolts to put this through, because I had to drill all the way through the boards, because they come with those self-tapping screws, which they're okay right here, but you know, they're gonna, if you hit a bump or something like that, they're gonna come out. So you want to put some screws in there that are kind of longer. So once I'd say next season comes around, I'll probably make a video on that. Like I said, I'm going to redo all my boards on the trailer. If I don't buy a new trailer, you know, we'll see what happens. I'll go talk to the trailer manufacturer, the dealer that does the work on the trailer. I'm actually kind of lucked on out, because he's the one that, you know, welded all the stuff on, all the extra stuff onto the trailer. Saved me a bunch of money instead of buying a brand new trailer. But if I find a good deal on a trailer, I'm probably gonna pick it up. But like I said, you know, this thing has kind of been, for $17, you can't beat it. Especially, you know, for the trailer and stuff. I tell a lot of people, you know, if you got a kind of a bigger trailer and your mower's kind of moving around like that, put that little boot on there. It's going to help out, and it really has helped out with mine. You know, the main thing is you got to watch it though, because if you get all your stuff out there and you start using your trailer for other stuff, you know, it'll kind of be stuck in the way a little bit, but it's not that bad. And honestly, it's helped me out more than it's really done anything kind of bad. So yeah, like I said, you know, quick little video, little add-on I did to my trailer. And yeah, as you can see, the season's kind of over with, and Just want to be able to get some content out there for you guys. Let you know I'm still being relevant. I'm going to step it up a little bit better this year. Maybe come out with a video next on, you know, the pros and cons of solo lawn care. Let me know what you guys think and what you want to see. So like, subscribe, see you in the cut.